Welcome to Non-Gendered Fitness, where we explore health, fitness, transitioning, and queer life from beyond the binary. Proudly brought to you by Fearless Movement Collective, the home of queer fitness and health. And here's your host, Bowie Stover.
Hi pals, welcome to Non-Gendered Fitness. My name is Bowie Stover, my pronouns are they, them, and I'm super stoked as always to have you with me today. Before we begin, I'd like to acknowledge that this podcast is recorded on the stolen lands of the Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nation. Sovereignty never was and never will be ceded, and I pay my deepest respects to the elders past, present, and emerging. So this week I'm not actually bringing you a new episode. I think that it's a good opportunity to just take some time and reflect on what's going on around the place. There's a lot of people I know out there, a lot of people who are at home and, maybe wanting to do something to get active. And if that is the case, I fully support you. There's a lot of amazing coaches out there who are offering a lot of great supports. There's a lot of ways that if you are someone at home who wants to move your body, who wants to just do something to fill some of your time, and I know I've spoken about this myself, there are options out there. But I want to highlight that this is not a time when you have to be doing something. You don't have to do anything. If you're not feeling up to it, if there's like so much of this wild shit that's going on at the moment and you're just like, I don't have any fucking clue what I'm even going to do. I can't even think about moving my body right now. I've just lost my job. I just need to sort myself out because my life has dramatically changed. And to all the people out there who are in this situation who may be not even having any certainty in their future, not only because of the pandemic, but because of the way that this whole virus has changed our societies and the ways it runs, that it's okay to do nothing. It's okay to just, in this moment, feel what you're feeling. And I know it can be easy to think that you've got to distract yourself. Distractions can be helpful, but there's a time when just sitting and being still and being quiet and allowing yourself to process and embrace what's happening at the moment, that is totally okay. You don't have to be doing stuff. And capitalism tells us that if we're not doing stuff, then we're lazy or we're undisciplined or all this stuff. Fuck that stuff. No way. You don't need to be getting active right now if you don't feel like it. You don't have to be doing anything that's perceived as beneficial for your health right now. You don't have to be doing anything. You can take this time. You can just rest. Sleep will be your best friend. I can strongly recommend that if there's one thing that you do, if you're like, fuck, I don't want to do anything, and you don't have to, but if you can sleep and rest, it's going to be really helpful, because when we sleep, we process a lot of stuff that's going on in our lives, in our daily lives. So it's a really great opportunity to support yourself to work through this. I did an episode on sleep that may be of help to you if you are looking at just doing something that is nurturing. I highly recommend just making sure you're getting enough rest, drink water, stay home, wash your hands. Just those little things are going to make a huge benefit to you. They are things that you don't require a lot of effort. You don't have to get active. You don't have to move. You don't have to anything. And it's all okay. It's okay right now to not be okay. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on and we're all in this together. And in light of that, taking my own advice, I'm not putting out a big episode this week because I'm doing my best to take care of me as well. So I just wanted to jump in. I just wanted to connect with you all and let you know that it's okay. It's okay to feel what you're feeling. It's okay to be angry. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to be anxious. I know I've had my fair share of anxiety that I've been having to deal with, and it's been a roller coaster. And I know I'm not the only person in that situation. There are so many people out there that are in really challenging situations, but there are also so many people out there doing really incredible stuff. And in time, this will pass. And what comes from this could be a really exciting opportunity for humanity moving forward to do something constructive. I mean, I'm always the optimist. I'm not going to lie. But this is a time when you yourself can just rest and process and feel. And if you need to cry, then cry. If you need to get angry, get angry. If you need to do anything that you need to, you do that, because if that's going to help you work through this, then that's okay, so long as it's safe. Like, please, if you are in crisis, please reach out to someone. I will, again, as in last episode, I will link the call centers who can help people in crisis. There's online messaging as well. If you really need to talk to someone, please talk to someone, because you're not alone in this, and this will pass. And I hope you're all taking care of yourself. I know this is possibly a once-in-a-lifetime experience. It's quite surreal. At times I wake up and I'm just like, oh my gosh, is this actually happening? Like, I can't believe this. It's just absolutely bizarre to think that this is the current circumstance we live in, but it is. So as individuals, we can work through this in our own way. As a community, be kind to each other. I know when we're stressed, it can be easy to lash out and project our own emotions on other people, but that is not going to help, because we're all in our own individual challenging circumstances, and the best thing we can do right now is support each other. So I'm going to leave you with that. I want to thank you all for supporting me as you have so far, and I hope I in turn have been supporting you. If you need help with anything, I have put out some episodes on self-care. If you need help with de-stressing, I've got an episode out on that. There's the episode on sleep, which I told you about, because if there's one thing you do, please sleep. Sleep is going to help. There's an episode for if you do feel up to doing some movement. There's some stuff you can do at home, and we are here and we are supporting the community. We are providing our online training. We are doing online live classes. If you are someone who feels like you need to move and you need to get rid of some of that pent-up energy, give us a shout. We are here and we are doing everything that we can to support the needs of the community as best we can. We'll be back next week with a full show, and we'll be chatting about some really fun stuff. Until then, though, please take care. Remember, this will pass. You're not in this alone. Wash your hands, stay at home, drink water, have a good sleep. Sleep as best you can. If you need to sleep all day, do it. And I will speak to you all next week. Have a good day, pals.